Good day to you all and welcome to Carstats' first ever monthly EV news roundup. This isn't just going to be mere reporting but will also have my opinions in it. And since I'll be doing this format once a month, I'll be doing it towards the end of the month so I can pack it all up and place it in front of you all for your consumption. In this episode, I have three stories for you all, and without wasting too much time, let's get into story number one, and that is Ola and Bhavish Agarwal. Ola's IPO was quite nice, quite positive in fact, because the share price went from 76 rupees to 157.53 rupees in just a few days, and now it has, as of 27th of August, it has corrected to about 127 rupees. And it seems like the August 15 show of strength by introducing their Roadster series has done a lot to support their share price. I guess blends of nationalism does go a long way in our country. There are three new bikes in the Roadster series and all of them have been priced quite aggressively. The pricing is kind of unreal because even if we consider a $134 per kilowatt hour lithium battery rate in the international market and we add say another 20% towards casing, BMS and cooling, we end up with a price of $562 for just the 3.5 kilowatt hours battery pack alone. That's about 47,000 rupees just for the battery pack, and mind you, these are very modest estimates because even Ola retails their scooters 4 kilowatt hour battery pack for about 87,000 rupees. And after the battery cost, there are costs like the motor, the controller, hardware components, display, electronics and processing, staffing, factory costs, energy costs, and Bhavish Agarwal's own price tag of a surprisingly modest 2.88 crores per year, which may extend to about 9 crores per year. And after all this, you price the base variant of the Roadster series at about 75,000 rupees. I'd be really disappointed if this was a pump and dump scheme because the bike looks great and the specs are amazing too. There's three models of the Roadster that has been launched and all three of them have a nice, clean and sharp design philosophy. The models are the Roadster S, the Roadster X and the Roadster Pro, and here's what the tech specs look like. You can pause and have a look or click on this link for a deeper dive into the products. Now the products look great on stage and the specs are amazing too, and so is the price, but Ola actually doesn't have that much experience developing and selling a product completely from scratch. Because even the current line of Ola scooters were already in existence and were designed by a European company called Itergo, which Ola purchased. After Ola purchased Itergo, they redeveloped the product into lower end variants by introducing hub motors and telescopic front suspensions, and this isn't rocket science. So a lot is left to see when it comes to their manufacturing capabilities. But will they actually be able to pull this off? In all honesty, I don't know, but I really hope they do because that will really spice up the lower end of the Indian motorcycle market. But have you all noticed that Bhavish Agarwal has been kind of very cocky lately? It feels very Elon Muskish. And Bhavish has gone one step ahead and stated that Grok, which is Elon Musk's AI or large language model, has come after Krutrim, which is Bhavish Agarwal's AI model. And he even goes to the extent of saying that Elon Musk should stop copying him and try something new. I think that's a bit too rich coming from Bhavish Agarwal because he's the one who replicated Uber and is trying to replicate Tesla's big giga battery factories in India. I really hope he isn't such a person in real life and it may be just a mistake from his PR team. Because with what he's doing now, it seems like a desperate search for spotlight. Anyway, moving on to the second story, Tata has launched the Curve EV and it is quite a well-rounded product indeed. Though people were complaining about poor rear seat headroom, the car is techy and spacious on the inside and modern and different looking on the outside. It comes in two variants and Tata states that it will compete on price with internal combustion engine SUVs with an automatic gearbox. Now I don't know if Tata Motors is profitable with their EVs, but at least Mr. Sharat Chandra and Mr. Ratan Tata aren't being too cocky about the great products they've been able to launch. With the launch of the Tata Curve, Tata has the most detailed portfolio of EVs in India. Now they have the Tiago EV, the Tigor EV, the Punch EV, Nexon EV and the Tata Curve EV. That's a full 5 models, and no one is so ahead of the game when it comes to EVs in India, whether it's two-wheelers or four-wheelers. The biggest takeaway from the Tata Curve launch, however, was the launch of the new Atlas platform. And this new platform can accommodate a variety of body styles and both internal combustion as well as electric drivetrains. And with an ambitious 450 mm of water wading capacity, the Tata Curve, through its new Atlas platform, is giving the chills even to traditional SUV manufacturers. The third and last, but also a disappointing story I have for y'all today is of Torque Motors, which is based out of Pune. I've been following them for a long time now, and they were the first movers at some point of time, but sooner or later, it occurred to me that it is quite a slow-moving company. They took years to launch their first motorbike, the Kratos, and it was swamped with battery management and heating issues. Unfortunately, their factory has come to a standstill, and since December 2023, they haven't delivered orders to their dealers. As of August 2024, that is this month, the dealers have collectively filed a police complaint against Torque Motors for non-delivery of orders. And Bharat Forge, which owns about 64% of Torque Motors, has completely written off their investment. Torque Motors has also handed over termination letters to a lot of their employees. I think the big takeaway from this is that the electric two-wheeler market is getting crowded and competitive, and the old traditional players are getting a better grip on the market. The sheer number and spread of retail and service touchpoints of the traditional two-wheeler manufacturers puts them in a better spot to be able to sell better and service their customers better. I've been able to do 3 stories for Carstats' first ever monthly EV news roundup, but for the next one, expect a denser production. I also want to know what y'all think about these 3 hot stories. Please let me know in the comments below. Thank you for watching Carstats. Subscribe to the channel as it's going to take me a very long way, and I'll see y'all in the next video.